friends, welcome to ELS English Literature Studies with Core Harpreet. Today we'll discuss Volpone and I will discuss questions based on Volpone and so let's get started. Volpone. Volpone by Ben Jonson. It was actually written in the form of a star and Jonson's focus was on the decay of humanity, which we can see, which is seen as a reaction to the Renaissance ideas of rebirth and the freedom of thought. In this play, Volpone, Ben Jonson illustrated Venetian society which was lacking in virtue and it was overrun by lust and greed and the desires of humans to defeat others as a means to better themselves, right? When we talk about characters, the characters' behaviors were calculated strategies which were driven by individual desires. Then through this work, Ben Jonson aim was to expose the greed and lust of Venetian society, and to expose this he has used or we can say he has taken the help of humor, and his aim was to educate his audience by exposing the errors of city folk, right? Now let me introduce its characters. We have Volpone, or also known as the fox. He is very greedy and lustful. Then we have Mosca, named as the fly, who is the servant of Volpone. Then Voltaire, the vulture, he is a lawyer. Then Carpaccio, he is named as the Ramen. He is an avaricious old miser, right? Then Bonario, he is Carpaccio's son. Then Corvino, he is named as the crow. Celia, which is Carvino's wife. Then Sir Politic would be and Lady Politic would be, right? These are the names given to them. Now, the very first question which arises in our mind is that is Volpone an animal fable? Yes. Ben Jonson's this work Volpone is absolutely based on well-known animal fables, right? And it is very clear that most of the characters are named after animals who share their characteristics. जो animal के characteristics हैं उसके according उनको named किया गया. जैसे Volpone, he is very clever, he is greedy, he is greedy, he is lustful, और इन अपने सब plans को execute करने के लिए वो कैसे एक fox की तरह चालाकी करता है, right? So उसको नाम दिया गया as a fox, right? So it is an animal fable and most of the characters, they are named after the animals who with whom they share the characteristics. Now next question which comes into my mind is that on what basis we can categorize Volpone as a star, right? Friends, here when we talk about star, what is star? Star pokes fun at human or social weaknesses, often by exaggerating them, right? It is meant to critique and reform the behavior that it spotlights, right? And this play is very much, as I have introduced in the starting, that this play is a satire on the greed and lust, showing human nature, and everyone want to defeat others and to show himself better than other ones. So it is a satire, right? And now we can also discuss one important question. Who is better actor? Volpone is better or Mosca? See friends, when we talk about the acting skills of both are matchless. But Volpone is better. That is my opinion, that he is better because he is the center and everything in the play revolves around him, right? Mosca is also, we can say, a better actor, but he is, we can say, he is opportunist कि जहाँ पे भी उसको चांस मिलता है वो अपना फायदा देखता है, right? He uses the art of deception for his own gain. जहाँ पे भी उसको लगता है किसी को डिसीव करके किसी के साथ गलत करके या चीट करके he can gain. He is we can say a moral opportunist, ठीक है? And in this play, Mosca is everything, but Volpone is we can say is a mix of beast, feeble, and full of greed and other things which are related to urban life, right? And after Shakespeare's works, this character Volpone is the most enduring of the English Renaissance, and his role as Mountebank is matchless, right? So according to me, he is better actor. Now we can also discuss about the disguise in Volpone, right? We can get a question like this: comment on the use of disguise in Volpone. Disguise is rampant in Volpone. Rampant means it is unlimited. Because Volpone disguises himself 2-3 times, right? It is unlimited in Volpone, and Volpone can survive only in disguise. His true identity works against him, right? And when we talk about disguise, firstly he disguised himself as a sick man of deathbed, then he disguised himself as mountebank, and later he disguised himself as a sergeant in the final act. So disguise is unlimited in Volpone. Right, friends, if you like my efforts, if you like my content, please hit the like button. That acts as a moral support. And I would also request you to share and subscribe my channel. And thanks a lot for your so much love on Facebook. So let us continue with the next question that is related to Volpone. That we can also talk about the role of Celia and Bonario. And let me tell one thing, that if you want all these notes in written form or in PDF form or a hard copy, you can click on the link, or I will give you an email ID. You can mail me on that, right? And you can get written notes, right? I hope, let me know in the comment section that do you want notes in written form on a screen, as कि जैसे पहले मेरी very first जो वीडियोस हैं उनमें मैं आपको नोट्स प्रोवाइड करती थी टोटली. आर यू सेटिस्फाइड विद दैट? और कुछ फ्रेंड्स का ये कहना था कि मैम आप इसको डिस्कस किया करो, वी कैन रीड आवरसेल्फ. बट फ्रेंड्स, वो मेरे अपने नोट्स हैं, दैट आई फील हैप्पी कि आपको वो सारे नोट्स प्रोवाइड करूं रादर देन discussing it. So let me know in the comment section once more that what do you want, right? So let's continue with that topic, that is Volpone. Next, I would like to discuss the role of Celia and Bonario, right? Celia and Bonario both represent innocence in the midst of deception, greed, lust. That is we can say the whole play is based on the deception, greed, lust, right? And Celia and Bonario both represent innocence, and both are we can say important victims of lust and greed. उनका इससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, पर वो इसके victims बन चुके हैं, right? And they themselves do nothing wrong, but both have to suffer because of the misdeeds done by others, right? And here the playwright has pretended to be a complete contrast with other characters of Celia and Bonario, and his purpose is to show that in this world of wicked people, the innocent have to suffer for no fault of their own, right? Next, I would like to discuss symbolism of fox in Volpone. Very important that if you remember that we have read the tale of fox and crow. जब छोटे बच्चे थे हमें जैसे एक प्यासा कौवा उसकी स्टोरी सुनाई जाती थी, ऐसे एक fox and crow की स्टोरी सुनाई जाती थी. Please excuse me for that. That is my doggy. He is just knocking at the door because I'm inside. So I was talking about the tale of fox and crow, right? Here the fox, in that story, the fox succeeds in snatching the piece of cheese from the mouth of the crow. I hope you remember all that. And similarly in this play Volpone, the fox, he tries to snatch wealth, right? And the fox here is safe only so long as he does not stray far from his role, right? And the moment he comes out, he exposes himself to danger and comes to grief. Next, I would like to discuss the role of Lady Woodby here. Lady Woodby, she is the second female character in this play, and she is the opposite of other female character, Celia, right? She tries to seduce Volpone, who tries to seduce Celia. वॉल्पोने सेड्यूस करना चाहता है सीलिया को, एंड जो लेडी वुड भी वो सेड्यूस करना चाहती है वॉल्पोने को, राइट? एंड मैंने बताया ना कि ये सारा प्ले ही ग्रीड, लस्ट, एक के पीछे एक दूसरे को डिफीट करने में, एक दूसरे को किसी भी तरह चीट करके वेल्थ को अपने कैप्चर करने के लिए, राइट? एंड लेडी वुड बी, शी डोमिनेट्स हर हस्बैंड कंप्लीटली. She thinks that she is very clever, but she is easily be fooled by mosca, right? So friends, this is all about the question answers and अगर इसके अलावा भी आपके कोई question answers हैं और आप इसके अलावा किसी और question के answers you want to know from me, you can comment in this comment section. And thanks a lot for your love on Facebook. मेरे बहुत सारे अच्छे friends हैं जो Facebook में मेरे साथ पिछले 3 साल से जुड़े हुए हैं. Thanks for them. And और कुछ अगर आप किसी पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक के बारे में पूछना चाहते हैं जहाँ यू वांट मी टू डिस्कस दैट, सो लेट मी नो इन द कमेंट सेक्शन, बिकॉज कमेंट्स तो आपके बहुत प्यारे प्यारे आते हैं, लेकिन उसके अलावा भी आई वांट यू टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ my family, right? So I hope you will like my today's video, and if you like it, please hit the like button, share and subscribe my channel, and thanks a lot for watching.